Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we're starting off against Awers, a Terran player, and we're gonna be expanding as fast as possible on as little gas as possible as well. So we took a gas first over here. I'm gonna follow this up with a Nexus, then a Cybernetics core, and then I'm probably just gonna start taking extra bases the moment I can. I don't know what the pace of bases is going to be. It depends a little bit on what my opponent is playing, obviously. If he's going for a Proxy 2 Rex Marauder, it's going to be tough for me to take a 3-minute third, but that is kind of a number that I'm looking at right now. Like the 3-minute third is something that I feel good about. Let's just put it like this. I do feel good about the 3-minute third right now. So I'm just gonna throw the Cybernetics core down here straight away. And I think I want to start with a sentry. The reason why I want to start with a sentry is because with a fast sentry, it's going to allow me to see exactly what he's up to and hopefully somewhat respond to whatever the hell it is that he's doing. With this pylon timing, by the way, I can probably just add in a pretty quick battery on the low ground here as well and be completely safe. I don't think that's going to be any major trouble for me, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be relatively decent. I can already start rallying some workers onto the low ground. I can very quickly get a third base here. I can smell it. Yeah, we'll get a blind battery. Oh, it's the wrong worker. Get a blind battery, instantly walk over here. Because we're only working with a single gas, this should actually be possible. We're going to send a couple extra workers downstairs already too. And see what our scout will tell us. That's going to be quite important, obviously. Okay, this is good. This is going to be, what, a third base that starts 3 minutes in? I think it's a very fair thing to do here if you're playing off single gas. And then kind of the next thing that I want to go for is either extra gateways. Ooh, is he one-basing me? Does feel like it's a little bit of a one base, doesn't it? You see a mine into Marines. Doesn't have anything extra here quite yet. So we're just gonna add, I think, 2 gateways and then a Cybernetics core will be the plan. And go for charge ASAP pretty much. I'm gonna have a small worker cut here. I'm pretty much saturated on my natural already anyway, so that's not going to be a major issue. I could already start adding more and more gateways, by the way. Like, I'm going to have so much stuff left over in general, is that getting 4 gateways here, I think, is just the correct play to make. And then eventually get my charge in. The only problem that I might walk into, that I hadn't really considered yet... Actually, how about we get another gate first? So, we go 5 gates. Just gonna get another scout in. Gonna add in 1 more battery here too. And then the next thing I want to do is make sure that I have 1 extra stalker. Battery in the main base. And then the rest is just going to be pure zealots. I think that is a very decent thing for me to do. We have quite decent eco, let's see. Okay, there's a command center coming in right now. He's not really at home anymore. We see potential for a Banshee is definitely out. I'm gonna deal with that by getting some cannons, I think, in my base rather than anything else. I'm still expecting something to happen here though, you know? Oh, that was good. Actually was pretty decent. And we're going to kill his medevac as well. So losing workers is actually fantastic. Like trading workers against units usually isn't what you want. But because my third base is so extremely fast, it is going to be just fine. So we have this thing done. I'm 90% sure it's going to be invisible units here. Like, I don't think it's going to be anything but Banshee right now. So we're just going to move this across the map. If he doesn't have a bunker, he might just end up dying. So we're going to add this one in here. And I want 1 more cannon in here. So we already have a battery there, so that's going to be quite useful. Get armor in the mix too. The thing is as well is that we don't need mobile detection yet, because all we're really doing is defending for now. So just going to wait and, well, it's like defense with a little bit of aggression, right? So we're going to see if we can kill him here. If he doesn't have a bunker, that is something that we can definitely try and do. Okay, so he's trying to attack. There we go. GG gets called. Kill him while we're on 3 bases, taking a 4th base. And he went Cloak Banshee. Beautiful stuff. Alright, up next we've got Ryang as our opponent. Korean professional video gamer. Mr. Ryang. It's going to be a little bit tougher than against Awers. But sometimes against higher level players, this type of stuff becomes easier as well. That's because they're easier to read. And also, they tend to not expect highly idiotic things. At lower level... Higher idiotic things are more likely because people tend to be bigger idiots. So You'll see build orders like this, just poorly executed a lot of the time. That is not what we're here for, dang it. I forgot to start my simulator. The fast assimilator is really important because it allows me to get the sentry out ASAP too, which is actually a pretty big deal, I think. Like, getting out the sentry really fast and having enough gas for that, I think is huge. And it doesn't really delay your cybernetics core by that much. It just delays it a little bit, which I think is, it's worth it. Like 2-3 seconds on your first unit delay, but you have a little bit more gas early on, which is going to help massively with this particular build order. So we're not going to scout at all over here either, because scouting is actually a massive waste of money. And I'm just going to set up my... I think this is my 4th base, this is my 5th base. Usually I'd probably expand different on this map with this is my 4th, but when you're playing pure Zealot, it's really nice to have everything in a line and not having to worry about stuff ping-ponging into your main and between your 4th again and again and again. Like, that is one of those things that would just be very frustrating to deal with. So, quite frankly, I don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to be dealing with it. Okay. It feels very weird to not take your 2nd gas right now, but I don't actually mind it that much. It feels okay too. Freeing in a way that I don't need it. You know, I've unbound myself from these shackles. The mental shackles of getting a 2nd gas. Well, in reality, it's not actually necessary. What is necessary though is a freaking battery. I think I'm also going to need a faster battery in the main base, by the way. I really think I kind of lucked out in the previous one that there was nothing... I guess I built a battery in my main base too. Like, it's not like I didn't at all. Like, I built it, I just built it fairly late, I think. But we'll see how we're gonna manage to do that this time around. Okay, first sentry coming out. We're gonna start rallying downstairs right now already. Ooh, that is kind of cool. He isn't Reaper scouting, which is probably quite bad for him, if I were to guess. You're gonna move over here right now. Oh, he is Reaper scouting, I lied. Yeah, come in, buddy. There you go. 244. And that's a standard timing, actually. Ooh, so it's Reaper into Marine into Starport. This is probably the best case scenario for me. I don't think there is a better case scenario for me, which is exactly what the best case scenario means. You love to see that I understand what words do mean, because I can just stay single stalker here for a very long time. I wonder if he's already seen my 3rd base. Another thing I'm wondering, by the way, is if I can get like a 4th instantly too. Let's get this thing up so I can get a little bit more scouting. I want to know if it's like a tank all in or what the hell is going on, you know? I really do want to know what the hell is going on. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, tank would be a dream. Mine drop is probably the hardest scenario for me to deal with, if I'm being honest. And I am being honest. I'm just an honest guy. What can I say? It's just how I roll, man. And we're just gonna set up shop over at my 3rd base. We get a forge now, because we can soon afford something else there. 2nd stalker too. See if we can catch his medevac moving out. Like, that would be an absolute dream come true, obviously. We're just gonna move over here already. It's gonna be Raven, isn't it? It is gonna be Raven, I can smell it already. Oh, he actually walked in. This is kind of okay, to be honest. If I kill both of these without any major issue, I'm completely fine with that. We have a lot of gas here anyway, or a lot of money. So you go in here, you go in here, you go in here. Like, we have a lot of income right now. So we're just gonna get our next set of upgrades. The only thing I need is more gates right now. More gates, and I want a robotics facility so I can start counterattacking. That is also something that's actually going to be quite big. Like, counterattacking would be freaking huge. So I really want that. I actually really freaking want that. Because I think that's one of the main ways that I'm going to be capable of winning. is through the power of the counterattack. And we're just going to go up to 10 gateways right now. And we have pretty much full saturation at the first few bases. We go 10 gate. All we need to do right now is not die. If we don't die, I think we have a really good shot at winning. Like, actually a very nice shot at winning. We're going to add a cannon in here too. I want to get a little bit more spread out with stuff than, you know, to know what the hell is happening. He's going to be pushing out relatively soon as well, by the way. Like, actually relatively soon. Just going to make sure that I have full vision on the map. Ooh. He seems to be keen to figure out what I'm doing here too. Okay, we killed that. We have a dude patrolling over here. We can piss off with him. See if we can go for a run by maybe. Now we go back in here. Oh, he's still going for me? So that's kind of understandable in a way. Like, I do understand what he's trying to do. We want to get another armor upgrade here. I don't know where the hell he's at though. Okay, you're here. So you can kill this or what? I feel like it's probably a bad trade. See if we can send these guys across the map. So then we're gonna pull some of these dudes back, right? Get another force here as well. Oh, he's actually here? What the hell? That pretty much sucked. Not gonna lie. See if we can actually fight here. I think it's going to be quite tough now. Also gonna get a 5th base here instantly. Doesn't have anything remaining right now here. Okay, so we can definitely send this in at some point. We're also just gonna expand over here. So this is gonna be base 6 now. This is 4. This is 5. And then all we need to do is make sure that he doesn't quite find us. Oh, we have a bunch of random zealots here too. That's actually quite neat. I like that. We have a bunch of dudes not doing anything in here too. And now we're just gonna add in immortals in the mix. Still all working off of a single gas, of course. And the moment he decides to move out is going to be a great moment, right? At least that's what I feel like. So we still have a lot of dudes over here. I kind of want to hit at the natural while at the same time flying into the main. And at the same time, like, we're gonna have +2 right now, which is huge. Maybe this is not the greatest thing to do while you're also triple expanding. But I feel like that also makes it much... Like, he just killed a base. He's going to be pretty happy about himself, you know what I mean? Like, he is gonna be pretty happy about himself. That was sick. That honestly was sick. Please, hit it. There we go. Oh, actually I'm gonna push this back a little bit further. Build some more of these. So we killed that bunker, that's something at least. And we're gonna send these guys back in, obviously. Because we have a pretty decent trade right now. So as long as we can get a lot of kills down here, this is going to feel quite neat for me. So we have this base. We're gonna get this base up and running too. And we also have this base. So we're gonna be 6 base against, I think, what is essentially a 2 base at this point. Is what I would put him on. He has some workers on the 3rd, I guess. Let's see if we can run by from over here. And I think the plan is just going to be to drive by, to be honest. Oh, so whatever he does, we're just going to run past him. Because we have way more bases than him, which is a huge deal, obviously. So we're going to pretend like we're moving out here. So he's going to move in. He's like chasing this, he's chasing this. And now he's going to get caught. And we're just going to catch this. And this is exactly what we want to be doing. And then we expand over here. And as long as we're doing any type of trade that isn't god-awful, I think it's actually very good. Like, any trade that isn't god-awful is literally just what we want. Like a non-god-awful trade. You're gonna get 2 more gateways in too. So we still have 5 mining bases. He doesn't have distinct mining at all. I think he's gonna move through the middle. That's what I would do if I were him. We still have a lot of bases actually, which feels neat. So we're gonna run this by, and we're just gonna base trade with this thing too, by the way. So the entire play here is just the base trade whenever he moves out. And then eventually we're either gonna win with the base trades, or we're not gonna win with the base trades. Let's kill this. I don't know why I killed that. I thought I could warp in a prism already, but I obviously couldn't. He's 1-1 still, by the way. I wonder if we can actually fight this. Let's try it. I think it's a very good trade. Like, I'm not sure if it's going to be a winning trade, but I think it's going to be one of those trades that's going to be good enough. You know? Like, either I win here, or with my 88 workers that I have, off of 6 bases. So, I think, like, oh, his 2-2 literally finished midway through that fight. Which is actually very painful. I think this was honestly the perfect trade until it wasn't anymore. And now he's going to try to counterattack, which is honestly the only thing he can do as well. Which super sucks. I wonder if he's actually gonna attack here or not. Okay, so this thing is winning. I'm just gonna add in more and more of these dudes. I thought I warped in some there you go. Some freaking stalkers, huh? There we go. That is neat. Let's see if we could just go into the main base. So, like, worst case scenario, we just take a base over here, we give up that base, and then we clear his. Let's see if we can force field this away. Get a big warp into the main. And I think at the end of the day, all of these fights are just going to end up being very good for me. I want a... just gonna get a Dark Shrine over here, I think. So all we really need to do over here is just make sure we don't take world's worst fight, and then we should be fine as well. Which might actually be kind of tough. I don't know what my freaking supply is like of useful units, but I think he's going to kill my main base, like the only gas I have, so I'm gonna rebuild that gas real fast. So you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. I think we're fine. There you go. 174 supply. 3 bases at 3 minutes, 4 bases at 4. Can be top Korean pros with this too. Just copy me, man. Alright, we got Ryang again. Let's see if he has a better answer to the no-gas build. I'm wondering if perhaps my robo was a little bit late in the previous game. If there's something maybe I can do there. I'm not entirely certain. It feels to me like not having any type of counterattack the moment he wants to go for a 3-rex pressure is probably a pretty big problem for me. Like, I need to continuously try to counter, because that's the only way I win. Like, the moment he manages to max out with, honestly, like 160 supply of Mine Ghost stuff and added in bio, should theoretically be impossible for me to beat. Because the Zealots just don't scale well enough if you just have pure Zealots. So I need to fight in multiple locations, so their army size isn't very big. And I ideally have to force him to trade out Ghosts. This is also why I kept on base trading. So he's kind of, you know, I at least kill reinforcements in that process, or the stuff that is left behind. And then if he commits to the base trade, it still would be very tough for me. That is something that I shouldn't forget about. Like, if he'd actually committed to a base trade a bit earlier, it probably would have been harder for me. Because the longer the game goes and the more small trades I get, the better it's going to be. Let's see, is he eBay blocking? No, he's not. It's good news. Here comes the Nexus. You go in here. Alright. I also feel like he kind of understood what I was doing now. So I'm afraid it's going to be less successful. On top of that, this map is really bad for what I want to do. I could take this as my third base, but then he can kind of hang in between. Right, can you hang in between here? I don't even know. I've never taken that base. Maybe it's best though. I just expand fully in the line and then eventually take this is my 5th, this is my 6th, this is my 7th. I mean, it's not simple, but... Or it's not easy, but it's a simple concept at least. But once again, sentry, warp gate. Gonna was this bad boy. Quick battery in the natural. I wonder... Okay, this might actually be a little bit deranged. I think this is going to be a little bit deranged, but we can try. So we skip the second stalker for a bit. And then we do it like this. This is actually starting to become a little bit deranged now. Like now we're really... this is kooky. This is nuts. This is not correct. This is wrong. You can get arrested for this. Time to go to prison, Mr. Harstem. You're an idiot. Ooh. Marine first. Marine factory. And tech lab. Oh, he's rushing out Banshees, I think. I think he wants to blind counter me. I don't know what the hell the blind counter is, though. He's building a tank or something, isn't he? This is actually, like, not going for mine drop is probably the worst thing he can do. So, I need to get another scout in right now. This is a... You know, this is something I just have to do. If I don't get another scout in, I'm freaking cooked. So, we're just gonna figure it out. Because I need to know if Bossman is building Banshees or not. If it's Banshee, I can just add a fast forge, I think. Maybe I should just add... So, 4 gateways. And then I go for a forge. Maybe that's not even the worst idea that I've had so far. Actually, I'm kind of starting to dig it here. Look at that. I think we're going to see a swap right now. We did not. Is he fully committing to this then? I think he is. I can also skip my pylon here, by the way, which is really sick. Sickening. Sickening. That's what it is. Okay, here we go. Gotta get a battery in the main base. In case he drops there, I want to be somewhat prepared. We're going to have 4 gateways. So this thing is done. I don't want to fully commit into saturating this base yet before I have something there that can actually hold it. And I want full zealots as well in the mix right now. So this thing is about to finish up, so I can start my +1 attack or something. Oh, this is great. This is actually the best thing that could have happened for me. How could this happen to me? I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, armor. Oh, this is really bad for him. Because now he's in trouble. Because I have insane worker count. I have an insane worker count already. We're once again going to scout across the map. Make sure there's no shenanigans happening here. And when I say shenanigans, I really just mean Banshees. Banshees would be the worst case scenario, obviously. Do I have extra pylons on the way or no? I don't even know if I have extra pylons on the way. Just gonna add a cannon here. I think it's gonna be Banshees. Is my feeling. Boy, I was wrong. Okay. And now the robotics facility. So 5-minute robotics facility. And he's just freaking cooked, no? No matter what's gonna happen. We need to actually cancel some workers to allow for a fort base. Fort base is pretty fast. Gonna move over to the 5th base location too. And I'm just gonna build pylons freaking everywhere. So I have vision in more positions. I think that's one thing I definitely was lacking in the previous game. That I absolutely was lacking. Look how many freaking zealots I already have now. I wonder if I can just walk across the map and kill him. Like his Earth... Going for a freaking Cyclone drop is probably the worst thing you can do against this particular build. It's actually really bad. Like Marine, no Reaper, into Cyclone drop. I'm not saying that's a dream come true, but it pretty... What is that? It pretty much is a dream come true. I saw something, no? Is he still going? So if we just add a cannon here, would that be something that is like frowned upon or no? Also just gonna get some stuff down there. Okay, we already have +1 done right now. Gonna add a cannon down here too. Just so we have some extra defense against potential drops. Because drops are actually kind of scary. And we're just gonna straight up move across the map. Because I think actually getting trades on his side of the map is probably not even that bad of a call here. And I have full vision on the top side too, so he can't drive past me pretty much. It's going to be close to impossible. We have a good gateway count. Okay, he's once again going to try. No, come on, for the love of God, that really sucked. Okay, we have some units that we split off right now. Those are going to go towards the top side. then this guy is going to remain at the bottom and eventually is just going to get pretty much full vision on the bottom side too, I think. That should be our goal. Okay, so we actually see the move out. We see the vision. I mean, there is zero chance that he's going to win this fight, no? There we go. I mean, this was an insanely good battle for me. I was a little bit late with this base, though. I wonder what his actual setup is. Like, what is his worker count at? Stuff like that. I already lost 2 prisms and have gone into a main base exactly 0 times. So that is not great. I think I can probably kill him if he has a 3rd. This was a 2 base all in. That's tough. Oh. See if we can catch this. We absolutely can. So I just want to trade. That was a really bad trade. That was not good. But it might bait him into actually moving out, which would be very good. Like, if we can ever bait this dude into moving out, that would be phenomenal. Oh my god. We almost lost our 4th freaking prism. Or 3rd prism, I don't know what number we're at right now. Okay, he's probably gonna actually try to send in further forward. Oh, here we go. Okay, this was suboptimal for certain. Okay, this was really important. The fact that I managed to stop him from doing anything there pretty much was obviously huge. Okay, we're stuck kind of in this location. I don't know if he has a 4th base or not. Or a 3rd base even. That's probably something that I do want to figure out at some point. Once we get +3 armor, or even like the extra attack upgrades, life is going to be a million times better for me already. And we're also going to add in a 6th base right now. Just because that, I think, is correct. Gonna have him in the middle, some zealots over here. Okay, there's still nothing here, but a 3rd base now is flying over. Just +1 attack, by the way. I don't know exactly where my opponent is gonna come from. Because I don't have full vision everywhere. Okay, if I can get to recall this, that would be sick. It's going to be a little bit of harassment over here. So I'll need to cancel this base, obviously. Oh, that was not good. We have better upgrades though, don't we? Still just 1-1. I think we're dead, no? It's not like I have enough stuff. Okay, we're gonna kill some things over here. So this was our 5th base that we just lost. We now have 3-1 upgrades, which should actually be crazy good in the battles. So, in fights, if we manage to get like a surround at any point, we're gonna cook him. Because we have 3-1, right? It's not gonna be close. This is bad. This is really bad. If we can come from 2 sides though, I think we might be cooking something here. See if we can drive these guys by too. Okay, here we go. I think we lost anyway, no? Even with the 3-1 upgrades. I just don't really have a good answer for Liberators. and mines. I think too many times did I just run straight at him and didn't manage to do it. Because any amount of stalkers here would have been sick, but I didn't have them. I also didn't add any immortals like I did in the previous games. Ah, dang it! But a good ending of the experiment.